Okay, say I got a fungal meningitis from a botched BBL in Mexico. Now I'm fighting for my life, baby. She say now I'm fighting for my life. Now most most of you people will be out here caring. Most of y'all be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're going through something. See, I smell a GoFundMe. Most people will be, oh my, I can't. What can we do to help? What can we do to help? Y'all doing too much. An Arizona woman is fighting for her life after she contracted fungal meningitis from cosmetic procedures she flew to Mexico to have done for cheap. They even wrote it for cheap, for the low. Alandra, Alandra Lomas, 27 years old, traveled to Clinica. I guess that's Clinica K3. It sounds like some dope, don't it? It say a private clinic in Matamoros, Mexico, to get liposuction and a Brazilian butt lift, which is also known as the BBL, after two C-sections birth that left her with sagging skin. Well, baby, sugar, you could have worked that out with your little sagging skin, but y'all be one churn though. Got it? Understand. Shout out to Felicia for the $2 cash shop. Say here's my +1. I appreciate that right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You say she underwent the procedure on March the 13th. She paid $3,000, just a small fraction of the $10,000 or more it likely would have cost her in America, and flew home to Phoenix the next day. Loma spent the month in pain and was first admitted to the hospital in May, where she remains clinging to hope as she fights for her life. Honestly, I've put in my mind, stay positive and you're healed. She think that is like a mental thing. That's what's up. Stay sad and down and you'll continue to feel sick. You say, I'm in good spirits, she told to the Post. Lomas believed that the surgeries went well until she began to feel crippling pain on March the 31st. You say, I felt for the first time this pain that I have never felt before in my life. I felt paralyzed, what she told the people. You say, by April, she was constantly lethargic, getting headaches, experiencing back pain, and freezing despite the southwestern heat. She went to the hospital on May the 5th and initially stumped doctors with her symptoms. But 2 days later, she was diagnosed with fungal meningitis in the hospital at St. Joseph Hospital in Arizona. She has remained in the hospital ever since. Baby sugar baby. Whoo, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. And it has also been told, it's also been said that once y'all get like one procedure, a lot of y'all really like can't stop, because in my mind it looked like she got some facial stuff done too, way before she went to Mexico. It you went round there, but your body still looked like this. Oh man! So what did they do? What did they do? She had the sagging skin, which I'm thinking the bottom of her stomach or something like that right there was sagging, but you still got stretch marks and stuff like that. So we really ain't tripping. I don't know why y'all be thinking that we be tripping because you got a little stretch mark after you don't produce two children. I really don't understand that. And listen, you all want to look thick. That stuff is fat. I will continue to tell y'all that right there. But do y'all really ain't tripping? But I'm gonna say something. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 cash shop. You say got to be more careful. You say never flew out again. I'm trying to tell you, baby, you can do. I just can't. Lomas is one of nine. I want y'all to understand. Lomas is one of nine confirmed cases, part out of outbreak tied to a cosmetic surgery clinic in Matamoros. So ain't no according to the CDC. Now In my mind, ain't none of these people did the research about this clinic. 7 of the women have already died from this infection, including Sinai Madrano, a 31-year-old mother who Lomas called her surgery sister. I want y'all to understand what's happening now. These are mothers going down trying to get their bodies tight. These is mothers who for some reason is deciding to not work it out like a whole bunch of other women was able to work their bodies out and get themselves back together. They is trying to do what everybody else is, well, what a large portion of females is out here doing is taking a shortcut. If you got the money, just go ahead on and make it quick instead of working like a good year to get your body right. Yeah, DC young wife died like that right there too. Oh yeah. And I will always call this a low self-esteem thing, a low self-esteem, lazy thing in my mind. I'm just saying. You said we had surgery on the same day, done by the same doctor, and we started texting and being friends. And it just broke my heart to find out that she died. Loma said, Madrano passed away from fungal meningitis on May the 16th. Hold up, wait. Their surgeon, Dr. Louis Manuel, or I know that's not Manuel, that's Manuel. Damn it, I know the name because I got a partner named that right there. Riviera de Anda. All right. Also operated on Lauren Robinson, a 29-year-old Texas mom of 4 who died in May. I know. A lot of y'all sitting back like, oh my God, the mothers is dying, leaving their children without mothers. We don't care about that right there. Look. What did she get done though? Just according to what I'm saying now, where's the work, baby? I'm just saying. The CDC warns that fungal meningitis is a rare, life-threatening fungal infection that causes swelling to the areas around the brain and spinal cord that can occur during medical procedures if all infections control practices are not followed. Basically, what they're trying to tell y'all, if they graduated online, like they was doing surgeries online, as what is that thing? Doing your clinicals online and stuff. Like the hands-on supposed to be like clinicals, right? They doing their clinicals online at like Phoenix or something like that right there, and they graduating online. Hell, maybe that's where I need to go on and get my diploma from my head knee degree. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash app. Say, wonder how many Brazilian women get this surgery. That's a good question. We may have to look that up someday. The CDC warns that the fungal meningitis is a rare, life-threatening fungal infection that causes swelling of the areas around the brain and spinal cord that can occur during medical procedures. Oh, we read that right there. That symptoms of fungal meningitis includes fever, headache, stiff neck, nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light, and confusion. Well, a whole bunch of y'all got fungal meningitis because y'all confused. I think that y'all already got that right there because y'all is confused. Yeah. You say Brazilians born thick, which we can say that, but we also thought that darker you sisters was born with booty too. And they out here getting butt lifts. It's crazy. But yeah. This is what's going on. The U.S. Public Health Agency notified the Mexican officials of the outbreak linked back to cosmetic surgery clinics in Matamoros on May 11th. Clinica K3, it's K9, but K3, where Lomas had her surgery, and Riverside Surgical Center has been shut down, and 10 other clinics are being investigated. Oh, so they had to lose about nine good mamas. Well, we don't know if they're all mamas, but the ones that they spoke about are mothers. The three, the two that died, well, two of the other ones who died is mothers, because they told us that they are mothers, and she's on her deathbed as a mother of two, because for some reason she needed to have liposuction and get her BBL did. Some 1.2 million U.S. residents travel to Mexico annually to undergo elective surgery at a discount, according to the Medical Tourism Mexico, which advertises that patients can save up to 80% on a comparable procedure in the U.S. Yes, you can save 80%. You can almost save 100% if you die. You can save you about a whole 100% if you die, because you're not even much gonna need the money that you have saved and stuff, because that's going to go to somebody else. So you're dead. So it really won't even much matter. The CDC is currently tracking about 200 people who had surgeries and metamoroso, and could be at risk, warning that those who had procedures under epidural anesthesia at the two clinics between January 1 and May 13th get tested for meningitis immediately. So if any one of y'all done been around to Mexico and you have went to Matamoros, you need to holler at your physician or something like that right there. Go ahead on and get tested for the meningitis thing, and try not to spread to your significant other meningitis. I don't even know if you can spread fungal meningitis to anybody, but be careful. Be careful. So if you got it done between January and May 13th, so this year, if you've been around there this year to Mexico, get yourself checked out. We asked what she fears the most. Lomas told Impact X Nightline that is death. So she fears death the most. That's a good answer. That's a pretty good answer. She fears death the most. Say I am, and I only say that because I have not seen one lady leave. I have not seen no girl go home yet. Y'all don't understand what's going on around here now. He said after a month in the hospital, Loma saw no improvement and underwent brain surgery to create a port the size of a quarter in her head to deliver or to deliver like the liver, the antifungal medication directly to the infection. Wow. She has since had one surgery revision, but confirms to the Post that she has been doing better in recent days and has reported that her cerebral spinal, I think I got it right. Cerebral spinal fluid. I got it right. I'm educated. Cerebral spinal fluid, CSF, levels have gone down. Oh, her children visit her. That's what's up. That's what's up. The children had done came around there to see her. Say, go on, use that finger to read, Willie. Do you not see me right now? Say, look, what, I am using that finger right now. Look. Say, on July 5th, she will undergo back surgery to remove a 2 centimeter abscess that's currently blocking her spine from the medication and pump antibiotics to the area. Although Lomas has seen her surgery sister, the one who had them pass away, I guess, and others pass from the infection, she's fighting to stay positive and make it to her kid's next birthday. The loving mother already missed her 1 year daughter's birthday and hope. Her daughter was 1. Oh my God, her 1 year's daughter birthday and hopes to be home next month in time for her son's 8th birthday. So she had to get her body back snatched. Body needed to be snatched out here in these streets. This is y'all problem. Y'all is leaving Earth behind booties. Stuff that really does nothing. Man, if truth be told, booties don't have a function. Booties just look good to some people, but booties really don't have a function. But y'all putting yourselves on the table. Do y'all know for any type of surgery, your life is on the line? So let's not be like, oh, and this is why you should not have these surgeries. Hell, only have the surgeries that's needed, y'all. Only have the surgeries that help, like, to save your life. Liposuction, BBLs don't save your lives, baby. It just really don't save your lives. It gives you way more problems. And you all can see other women dying. You all can see the complications from other women. And shout out to the women who is speaking out about what they're going through. How a lot of their booties get sucked in and they fall apart. They booties just fall short of glory out here in these streets. And I don't think that you can get in heaven with anything fake on you. I mean, it's just in my mind. It's just in my mind. It's just in my mind. Y'all is losing everything about trying to feel beautiful and or attractive. Her child is 1 year old. If she's not with the child's here, if she's with the child's father, y'all think that she got liposuction and a BBL for her man or for other women and men? If you was in a full blown relationship, y'all together and y'all, why would you undergo a deadly this should now be considered a deadly surgery. Like it just really should. It really should, because no matter what country we're talking about, y'all still dying. Hell, y'all die in the United States too. So it's not just her. It's really not just her.